Welcome back to the Midwest Brew Review. We're here, today's the day. We're here at the Westmont Winter Beer Festival. Bill?
Oh, I'm excited, guys. We're in the Chicagoland area. This is Westmont, Illinois. And we just got done with the polar vortex, 40 below.
Yep.
And then it shot up to 40. We had flooding. And then it shot back down. We had snow. We had ice. We had rain. And what do you say? Why don't we go outside and drink some beers all day?
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah, let's go outside.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, who knows?
I think we should try every beer in the festival. What do you think?
I think you can.
Is that going to be our bid? We got to try every beer in the festival?
Every single one.
All right. Game on.
Yep. You got it?
There you go. Enjoy.
Yeah. All right. Beer number one. More Brewing, Villa Park.
Couldn't help ourselves, so we had to go after this one first.
Yeah, this beer was canned this morning. It's being released at the brewery. We're drinking it fresh out of the keg here. This is Double Dry Hop Space Boots New England IPA.
Double IPA. It's 8%.
Always good. Fresh, creamy.
Very tropical fruity.
Yep.
Oh, more just doing some crazy things.
This one's loaded up. Tropical hops, baby. Beer number two. This is Falling Colors by More Brewing. This is their porter.
Because why not?
This is their house porter. Original style. Cheers.
Cheers. It's a delicious porter. Cool roasty chocolatey notes going on in here. I would say like a medium bodied like mouthfeel to it. Again, it's kind of what you expect from More. It's very good beer, world class. All right, what we got here is Whiskey Hill out of Westmont. This is their Juice Manji. This is an NAIPA. It's double dry hopped, and we're talking about 7%. So very similar to, I would say, the DDH Space Boots we had from More earlier. Let's give this one a try. You can see it's a beautiful juice haze color. So very smooth, very clean finish on this beer. Very bright, juicy beer. Excellent. Highly recommend this, guys. Whiskey Hill in Westmont.
Exit Strategy, and this is a German chocolate imperial milk stout. So here we go. Oh, this is liquid cake, man. Big coconut, big chocolate. It's thick, it's rich. Love it.
All right, we got Dustin here. This guy put this whole thing together. Can you tell us a little bit about the fest, how it all came together?
Sure, yeah. So myself, I'm a craft brew enthusiast, and we had a couple of different things that we needed to do for the Park District. We needed to come up with some funds for our seniors chorus program and also for our scholarship program. So I figured why not add the two together, bring a bunch of people together and have this. So.
Hey, great idea.
Yeah.
If it involves beer, right?
Yeah.
Dustin, you mentioned a little bit of issue with the tents when you were putting these up. Was that a couple days ago?
Yeah, Thursday when we were putting them up and we had the 50-mile-per-hour winds, tent moved about a foot and a half, 2 feet. So, and that's with 16,000 pounds of cinder block attached to it. So, luckily we got a beautiful day today. So.
Yeah, well, the weather has not been kind to us.
No, yeah.
So you're either like really brave or really stupid
yes,
to come out and drink some beer. So.
For good beer, I figure I could draw people out.
Yeah,
well,
we're limitable.
Yeah.
And if you look inside the tent right now, it's pretty packed. I'd say this is a pretty successful event. This is the first one, right?
First one, yep.
So, looking forward to many more, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks for having
Thank
us.
you.
All right, so we're drinking Noon Whistle out of Lombard, right next to the Whirly Ball. Noon Whistle makes a gummy series. This is Gummy Vortex, and it's a hazy IPA. What do you think, Katie?
I like it. It's got my vote. It's good.
I think it's good. It's very juicy and it's super fresh and hoppy. One of the cool things about these types of festivals are that it reminds me of like a classy like Power Hour or Century Club. So you get these like little tiny pours, and you're walking around, and you have another one. You're almost on the clock, like every minute you get another one. So it's nice and paced out. Everything here is so good and delicious. These guys brought really great beers.
All right, we're outside again. Fred Hubner from ESPN 1000. How you doing?
Good, real
Great
good.
seeing
Nice to see you.
You enjoying the festival?
It's really cool. It's actually too cool. If my hands freeze if I'm holding a cold beer, so it's not that bad, right?
Yeah, not too bad, and it's good beer. So what'd you end up getting?
I'm trying the Bikini Bottom.
Okay.
And this is from Metal Monkey. It's a pineapple sour. I love pineapple. I've never had this one.
Okay.
So I figured I'd try this one. And yeah, I have not been to Metal Monkey yet, which is a shame on me.
It's a fun place. Yeah, give it a go.
It is sour. It is sour, and you can take the pineapple.
All right.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I never used to be a fan of sours. Always was a little afraid of them. And I went down to New Orleans about 5 or 6 years ago and tried. They had a bunch of sours, and ever since then I try them all. They're really good.
All right.
What did you get?
I got Skeleton Key Guavatopia, also a sour.
Okay.
And
how did we know?
Yeah. Who knew?
Two
Let's
sours.
see. Yeah. Wow. That's awesome. It's got lactose in it, kind of brings down the sour a little bit. It's real smooth. It's guava. It just punches you in the face with guava.
What, are you like a big guava fan?
I guess I am now. It's crazy, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Fred, cheers. Enjoy the rest of the fest.
Oh, definitely will. This
And,
is fun, and hopefully it continues. You can't have enough beer fests, I'll tell you.
Absolutely.
If you can hit a couple, at least one a month, you're doing well.
Absolutely. Catch Fred on ESPN 1000 Chicago.
All right, we got another stout here. This is Elmhurst Brewing. This is called Smooth Jammies. This is an oatmeal cookie stout, 8.8%, guys. This thing is the real deal. Matt, you said this earlier. Matt's behind the camera right now. When you exhale on this beer, it's like it finishes with this. It's like you just ate an oatmeal cookie, guys. This is incredible, wonderful. This is my first Elmhurst Brewing beer. Love it. I can't wait to actually go to the brewery, try more beers. Maybe we can talk with the brewers there, see how they do this.
Westmont Winter Beer Festival. So far, so good. There's tons of cool local breweries here, and there's one really, really local brewery, Whiskey Hill, out of Westmont, doing their own Westmont Festival. So you know they had to bring something special. Brian, what do we got?
Well, we got, it's called Dilly's Donuts. It is an imperial milk stout. This thing's clocking in at 12%. Guys, I had a sip of this earlier. It is sweet. It's very fudgy and delicious.
Yeah.
I think I saw online, I saw some pictures of John, the head brewer at Whiskey Hill. He was literally throwing donuts in his mash.
Yep.
Which, okay, I love it.
Yeah, they got crazy on this one. And there's also vanilla, and there's some spice and some lactose, all sorts of things going on. This is one of those pastry kitchen sink type of beers.
Yes, very cool beer. Just a pleasure to drink.
Yeah, it's thick and rich, and you know what? I get a little bit of like cinnamon or spice on it, which
A
is
little
kinda,
bit. I wonder if that's from the donuts.
I don't know, but it's definitely saving the beer from being overly sweet. It's got a little spice cutting through. I really like that. So.
Yeah, you don't taste 12% when you're drinking this. You taste like definitely like a pastry stout.
All right.
So, guys, very good beer. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
I think they have a limited supply of this. Go check them out. Whiskey Hill Brewing in Westmont.
Yeah. Well done, John.
It's freezing outside. This is actually this is very welcome right now. Wild Onion.
Yes.
You
Wild
are
Onion.
drinking.
I have the Misfit IPA, which is an IPA with single hopped with Citra. What do you have, Brian?
Crazy Fingers. It's a Mosaic Pale Ale. Very lower on the ABV end. I can tell you that this one, I would call it a sessional beer. It's very crisp. Even actually the guys at Wild Onion said it's like I could drink like 5 of these. It'll get you drunk.
You could drink a bunch of these.
No, very good beer.
You know, you're talking lemon, orange, tangerine, the whole deal. It's got a lot of like floral and citrusy flavors. It's really good. It's definitely a bigger beer as opposed to that crisp one. So take your pick. They got something for everybody. This is a really cool brewery.
I enjoyed mine so much. It's already gone.
Is that your story?
Guys, favorite beers, favorite takeaways. What do you guys think?
All right, so one of my favorites, and I think it was obviously we talked about this a lot, but one of my favorites was More Brewing Double Dry Hop Space Boots. It was a New England IPA. It was just a standout. There were a lot of hazy IPAs here today, but this one was like just next level. It was creamy and all the hops just jumped out to that next level for me.
One that I really liked was Skeleton Key. It was Guavatopia, which was actually a beer that they brewed based off of a recipe that someone won in their Skeleton Keys contest.
That was the Spare Keys contest. It was a homebrewer contest.
When we talked to Paul, he's like, this is like, in Emily, and they're like, this is like not like any beer we've tasted before.
Right.
And it had to be made. It had to be made on a larger scale.
Yes.
And we appreciate them doing that. We actually entered that contest.
We did.
We didn't win. But
we did not win.
But we heard when we were there when that beer won, and we're like, oh my God, we have to have this. Our final one was the Exit Strategy Brewing Das Deutsche Band.
Yes.
It was a German chocolate cake stout. If they were trying to if you're trying to make a beer that would taste like German chocolate cake, they did it. I mean, it was
100%.
It was boozy and it was smooth and it had all the chocolate and coconut you'd expect. Just emulated that
German
cake
chocolate
flavor.
cake.
Yeah,
That was
And the cool thing is, guys, we're talking local breweries. These are local breweries that are producing these amazing beers, incredible beers. And I would even go as far as saying world class.
See, Fred.
So,
Hi, Fred.
And now we had 3 beers that we really liked. I'd have to throw in an honorable mention, and it's not just because they're in Westmont. It really was a solid beer. A solid NE IPA. I'm gonna have to go with Whiskey Hill, Juice Manji. Guys, very good brewery. I think they're on the uptick.
Yeah.
These beers, they keep getting better.
Cheers to the Village of Westmont for putting this on. It actually benefited a lot of local organizations within the Park District and whatnot. So it was really great to see so many people. There were at least 400 people that came out. The tent was packed.
So that's it, guys.
Yes, we are Midwest Brew Review. I'm Brian. We got Matt. We got Bill over here. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube page. If you could, like us on Facebook. We put videos on there as well. Share with your friends. We really appreciate everything you guys do for us. And at the end of the day, guys, remember, it's just beer, but it's pretty damn good.
We just picked up some Miskatonic. Miskatonic's out of Lamont, Illinois.
Darien?
Close. Miskatonic's out of...
Try that again.
It's going in the blooper reel. Hey, Matt, do you think it's time for the percolator?